When it rains, it will pour tonight, Wednesday, and Thursday. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see we have active weather already affecting the plateau, and it's not even 8 p.m. yet. The ultimate Doppler radar presented by Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair shows that we've got some yellow shaded counties, Fentress, Cumberland County, for severe thunderstorm watches. That'll last until 8 o'clock Central Time, but that's 9 p.m. Eastern Time for those who might be in the southeastern sections of Kentucky. Now, Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, East Tennessee's number one tire shop and auto repair since 1953. They are my sponsor for the Ultimate Doppler Radar. They've got 5 convenient locations to serve you. If you need an oil change, maybe you need a new set of tires. Now, interesting to note how they pulled away the yellow counties there in Fentress and Cumberland County. But the other counties in southeast Kentucky run as expected till 9 p.m. tonight. So we'll be watching that closely, and there may be some areas, other parts in Tennessee, where there's some active weather going on. Now think of this as one wave, multiple waves, because we'll get another round later tonight. And the smoke, good news here, is beginning to exit. So we might have some smoke early on this evening, but by about midnight, if not sooner, a lot of this starts to trend, at least modeling-wise, tends to get out of here, heads towards Charlotte and away from our region, which, of course, would improve our air quality. Anytime it rains, that also takes some of the smoke out of the air, or at least helps the situation, like putting water on a fire. Meanwhile, excessive rainfall outlook from the Weather Prediction Center for today and tonight has everybody in green, essentially, with the exception of maybe parts of Sevier and Cocke County. It looks like Cosby is not included here, but anywhere that's green colored today and tonight would be about a 5% chance for isolated flash flooding. So the potential when it rains, it pours. Now, once we hit 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, the new outlook here comes into effect, and it's yellow. So that's level 2 on the scale, which is meaning scattered flash flooding, at least a 15% chance of flash flooding possible. And that may be localized, but please note 1 to 2, 3 inches of rain could fall in a short period of time with this type of pattern. You can thank the humidity for that. The excessive rainfall outlook for Thursday cuts our viewing area in half to where it's yellow on the east, it's green to the west, and that all translates, at least for Knoxville and the surrounding area, to at least 15% in yellow, at least a 5% chance for flash flooding. In green, within 25 miles of a point. So it's kind of vague, but it does give you an idea. Now, why would they be doing this? Well, let me show you some of the data. Some of it's off the chart. Some of it may be laughable, but what if it does come? What if it's half right? This puts about 5, 6 inches of rain in purple in parts of Blount, Loudoun County. Are you kidding me? It shows 4.3 Knoxville. Well, this has got to be hogwash, Aldrich. This can't possibly verify, or could it? Other future rainfall models don't show quite as much rain as we head through tomorrow and into Thursday. It puts about 0.65. So what are those two numbers? 4.3 inches and 0.65. That's up just under 5 inches. What if it's half right? What if we took an average of the two? We'd be looking at 2.5 inches of rain. A lot of water could fall out of that car wash sponge. Please be mindful of that and turn around, don't drown. You say, well, that's ridiculous. It's not that bad right now. Maybe not now, but it wouldn't take much if that rain comes down in buckets in spots over the next couple of days. Almanac hit 90 degrees for the 6th time this year. I know you're playing the home game version like me. I've got more details on this on my blog. That's 1 degree above average. I was expecting 91 today. We hit 90, but our friends in Oak Ridge hit 91. And they hit 90 in Sevierville today, 88 Morristown, 86 in Wartburg. So depending on where you lived, it was a hot, humid day with some haze and some smoke. Maybe not a whole lot of rain except what fell earlier this morning. 94 the high in Chattanooga today. That's hot. And 93 in Jackson. As we look at the clouds over the last 6 hours, the storminess, the storm clouds, are coming in from the west, from the plateau, and so it's probably taken out some sunshine in many cases. As the sun's getting lower in the sky, we're not seeing much clarity on this map as it gets closer toward evening. So, as we look at the clouds and rain, we've got some rain trying to move in here, but it looks like it is, in fact, weakening, at least this round. Showers and storms tonight, showers and storms Wednesday, more storms affecting us on Thursday with more concern for flooding. Storm Prediction Center, we got to talk about that because they've enhanced us in parts of Middle Tennessee. This was not here earlier this morning, but areas like Nashville are suddenly orange. Jackson until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So they must be seeing something like I'm seeing. There's another wave that's going to come that affects Bowling Green. Maybe scattered severe storms for Knoxville before 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it may be as you are heading out the door first thing on Wednesday. as you start your day. Speaking of Wednesday, severe scattered storms, maybe Omaha, Minneapolis, more isolated in Knoxville, Charlotte, High Point, Asheville, but in East Tennessee, we are fair game for at least a strong thunderstorm. Maybe some reach severe limits. Thursday, same situation in yellow. Wichita, Colorado Springs, some scattered severe storms. Charlotte might be active as well as Columbus, but here maybe a strong thunderstorm could reach, in one or two instances, could reach severe limits. With a lot of rain, buckets, in fact, could fall over time. So here's 11 o'clock tonight. A little wave goes away, but look what develops magically. Wasn't there at 4 in the morning, but suddenly it turns red around Bowling Green. That's what's going to come racing into town before midday tomorrow. So I'd say probably 10, 11 o'clock could be very active in the Knoxville area as the yellow areas slide through town. I've got left us at a 60% chance. It doesn't look like the afternoon drive is a problem. It's more likely a late morning, or if not morning into the late, almost midday hours. But we've got more rain coming in on Thursday like so. Look at the front trying to come into town, and it's going to spawn more showers and storms as we stay unsettled heading right through the rest of the work week. Things look like a little bit better as we head into the weekend. So that's the way things are shaping up there. Let me get you to the forecast. As you can see on Friday, looks like more rain trying to come into town. Your Valley Planner overnight down to about 70. Average low is 69 for this time of year. We're looking for a low of 70. Haze, saying goodbye to smoke this evening. Some fog may form with showers and storms on the increase even while you sleep. 70 in Knoxville, 70 in Kingston, 69 Morristown. Tomorrow's forecast looks like this, 83. That's a far cry of 90 like we had today. 7 degrees cooler, but it's still humid. Clouds, hazy sun, showers and storms, wind southwest 5 to 10. Only the lower to mid-80s for Wednesday. You say, well, that's fantastic, except it's still sticky. Looking ahead to the Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. Thursday, 84, 80% chance of showers and storms. 86 on Friday, 20% on Saturday, and we're in the upper 80s again by Monday of next week. So there's a lot to take in there. It does look a little less humid once we get into Sunday morning when lows are back into the lower to mid 60s. By the way, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. It's free. Just search the 2 words Captain Accurate at the App Store, Google Play. You get his traffic reports just from the touch of a button on his little rectangle on the app. It'll play immediately, so you don't have to wait for it to be played on the radio. And it also works great on the iPad. Anyway, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.